Now we are going to discuss about basic data types in R, how we are going to create those data types. As I'll be understand the 5 data types like logical. Let's see first logical data type. I am going to create a equal to true, then check in global variable automatically true created, and check the type of, we know that we learned the two functions type of a. What is a? A is a character, because I have mentioned within the double quotes, see it's like a string, so we cannot include double quotes for the true or false. Simply we can give uppercase true. Let's see, automatically it changes. Then check the type of a. What will happen? It's a logical type, logical class. Check the class. We have another function called, we know the function class of a, logical class. Okay, suppose I want to say b equal to false, b equal to false. We have available intelligence. Check b equals false. Then check the type of b. What type it is? Logical. True or false? A colon b. See, true false. Logical type. Okay. How we are going to create a logical type using the true or false. Then we are going to create integer type. I equal to 10. Already we discussed in last session. I equal integer creation. Then type of I. Type of I. Double type. As I said, by default, taking the double class, double storing of type is double class, and when we are checking the class of I, it's showing that what class it is? Numerical class. So, what are the value we are going to assigning any type, automatically taking a numerical type. So, let's see, j equal to 1.25. Let's check what class it is. Type of j is, it's also double, and class of j is numerical. So, it means even an integer type or float type all belongs to the numerical class, and storage kind is double. Suppose k equal to 2 of capital L. Let's check. What will happen? Class of or type of k. Small letter. Now, whenever I mention the L, then only it considers as storing as an integer type of storage mechanism. Otherwise, by default, double. Now, check the class. Class of k, integer class. Previously, whenever we are going to assign any numerical value to the object, by default, it taking the numerical class and double type of storage mechanism. Okay. Whereas, whenever we are going to store only integer type, then we go to use a equal to example. Let's see, with example, when I want to store only integers, integer values, then I want to use the I equal to or a equal to 10 capital L. Then you can check a is updated previously somewhere, some value, now it is 10L. Then when I am going to check what class it is, class of a, integer type, and type of a, what integer, that means both the thing, that means now it's specifically integer is stored under integer class. This is the way how we are going to store the integer values in an object strongly. Otherwise, simply taking the normal, double type and numerical class. Okay. Next, logical type, numerical type, integer type, we discussed it. And we have a complex type. I am assigning the C equal to or some object called the complex type equal to 10 plus 10i. 10 plus 10i. Then check the class of complex. Sorry. Complex. Check what type it is. Complex type. Complex type. When I am calling the invoking, output is like 10 plus 10. So real value, 10 is the real value and 10 of I is the imaginary value. Whenever we want to order some scientific calculations, we need a complex type, then we can use the complex type in the R. These are the basic data types how we are going to handle in a R. Okay. And we are going to start with the data structures implementation, that is vector, list, matrix, data frames in next session. Thank you.